The mini break is a colossal cauldron of cray-cray, within which boils a bewildering broth of baffle. How the cuss can you be certain your condensed campaign of consumption is proceeding correctly? But fear not, for I, the localised drizzle that is Richard Ayoade, am here to get your short haul game tight. Each week, I'll purloin the most pliable person available at time of recording and wantonly wang you through an overpacked mini break. This is travel without mercy. Tonight, a 48-hour schlep through Stockholm. 13 mil bods flock to the Swedish capital each year, no doubt lured by its commitment to data privacy, which sees it ranked a reassuring 7th worldwide. Joining me for this Baltic blast is actor and comedian Sally Phillips.
We must never speak of this again.
Together we will scale unimaginable heights.
You're like so masculine, look at you.
Thank you. Pay due respect to a phenomenon. That's it, goes all the way to the genitals. And tell yet another lie. It's much better than the IKEA meatball. We're here, but should we have come?
Yeah.
Really? With a 2.5-hour flight figuratively behind us, we arrive, breeze-battered, on one of the 14 islands that make up the Baltic-based ballast that insists on the name Stockholm. I can only apologise in retrospect. I probably should have sprung for a cab.
Yeah, it's a statue of a large crucified mitten back there.
Yes. Yes, that's a piece I commissioned.
So, I'm guessing you didn't bring me here for the weather. Why did you bring me?
I did bring you for the weather, but I'm going to tell you the other reasons now. Stock to the Home, the largest city in Scandinavia, was founded in 1252, promoted to Sweden's capital in 1634, but was frankly an irrelevance until the formation of Abba in 1972. Stockholm and its surrounds have poured forth a full flagon of cultural colossi, including a couple of Bergmans, Ingrid and Ingmar, Alfred Pride Noble, and headbanded pant designer Bjorn Borg. And if that hadn't broken the camel's back, Sweden is the root cause of dynamite, matches, zips, GPS, Skype, Spotify, ultrasound, the pacemaker, and everyone's favourite tetrahedron storage carton. I'm talking Tetra Pak. A short hop to the home could cost the cash-strapped cat $257.31, or you could fling your full purse at this hotel on Normalmustory Square, the most expensive spot in Swedish Monopoly. Look at this, Novus Hotel. You'll remember this from the 1973 bank heist that gave rise to the term Stockholm Syndrome.
Yes, I was 3, I remember vividly.
The hotel is on the site of the former Creditbanken, where 4 employees held hostage during a 6-day siege developed sympathetic feeling towards their captors, giving rise to the term Stockholm Syndrome.
Hi.
Welcome.
Hello.
Phillips.
Phillips.
And Ayoade, spelt as you'd imagine. Can I be in the same room that Kanye West stayed in?
Yes,
Thank
so
you.
you will have the Nobi suite, sir.
Thank you. I ask that whenever I check in, regardless of where I am. At over 2K a night, I immediately call up Jimmy Carr's accountant to discuss options. Should be enough apples.
Room 359, my lucky number.
Sally's room is, for some baffling reason, called the corner suite.
Swedes have invented many things, among them the colour greige.
Sally, I'm here directly above you in a way that is in no way contrived. But we can't languish here. We've got to hit the streets of Stockholm. Now! With time refusing to relent, we lollop to the island of Riddarholma for a high-eyed view of the city.
What a beautiful day.
Yes. Well, you'll want to take advantage of the visibility to see Stockholm at height.
That'd be a
While
fantastic...
attached to a safety harness.
Oh.
In this building. Yeah.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello. Stockholm's only rooftop tour takes place at the summit of the old Parliament building, where Guide Gabriella waits with our girdles.
Always sort of vaguely humiliating, these, aren't they? Like getting a massive metal nappy on. Oh, burning. Thank you.
Great. Displaying the bravery on which all light entertainment is based. we clip in and commence our 300-metre ascent.
You never quite get used to heights.
Have you ever thought of just putting up a rail?
Well, it's supposed to be a bit exciting.
Oh, I see.
Otherwise, we could just be walking down there.
Yes, you're right. The thought of dropping down to our death is making the sightseeing more vibrant. With brief, darting glances, we courageously survey the Riddarholma Church and the City Hall, where one day I'll humbly collect my Nobel Prize.
You see, our royal palace, flat roof with scaffolding, it took them 60 years to build it.
That's builders for you. 60 years.
Is the princess Australian? Is that right? Is that Sweden?
No, that's Denmark.
Denmark.
Yes.
Sorry.
It's very similar. Denmark, Norway, Sweden. We look the same, speak the
Hey,
same.
don't say Norway's
That's right.
similar to any of these. Norway's completely unique. I'm half Norwegian.
Oh,
I'd like to see you produce a band of the same quality as Aha.
Abba.
Oh, please, don't even mention. Now, I'd say this is quite windy.
It is. It's very windy.
Feel free to steady yourself.
You're like so masculine. Look
Thank
at
you. I mean, if I
You're
only had a
so
pound
brave.
for every time that's been said to me.
This is our most critical part. If you would
Okay.
fall down here, this is where you would be hanging off the roof.
Oh my word.
After 60 magical mins, our tour truncates. Well, look, I love being at this level, but why don't we try ground again? Having reached sightseeing saturation, we head for Swedish sustenance at Mälarpaviljongen.
Well, it's absolutely rammed, isn't it?
I've pre-ordered, though,
Thank goodness
to
for you.
circumvent this circus. Chunking cinnamon pastries and quaffing coffee co-comprise the cultural concept called Fica, the daily social ritual in which Swedes insist on squandering time socialising over buns. That's the review they want.
I think this is so nice, being by the water, and I quite like the gentle rocking motion.
I wish I was on solid ground.
So is Fica-ing more or less serious than 4 o'clock tea?
It's more serious, Sally. Sometimes twice a day. If you refuse to fika with someone, you could be shut out of Swedish society forever. Do you have appointed relaxation times during your daily life?
I suppose just after the school run and before I wash up the cereal bowls.
Okay, that's your time.
What about you?
Yeah.
Nothing?
The idea of relaxing makes me tense. This is not for me, quite frankly. I can't fika all day. We've got stuff to do. You either take your bun with you or leave it on the lily pad. Our secret sack stuffed silly, we move on. And for our next mode of transport, we wisely select Stockholm's extensive tram network. Number 7 to Djurgården. Sweden, of course, has got the largest musical export per capita of any country.
You literally know everything, don't you?
No, I don't know anything. I'm fed everything via an earpiece.
That's very...
I'm barely here. Someone's telling me to put my arm on this pole. Seeking to submerge our souls in Swedish pop, we disembark and, after a brief off-camera pilgrimage to the Ace of Base Museum, end up at this joint. Abba.
Oh, yeah.
Abba, the museum, pays homage to Sweden's most enduring cultural achievement. Wow. As well as colour matching my coat, which partway justifies the expense. That zip goes all the way to the genitals. The museum is rightly renowned for providing an antidote to Swedish minimalism. Well, look. This is exactly where they wrote all their songs, in front of their screensaver. That would have been very similar to the type of cup conceivably one of them might have picked up. It's very moving to see it.
There wasn't room for the girls, was there?
There's not room. There's not room.
That's like, hey girls, you know, you're very talented and everything.
Yeah, but come in when the song's finished. When Abba wrote the lyrics, "Ring, ring, why don't you give me a call?" perhaps they'd anticipated this moving moment. If the phone rings, pick it up. It's Abba calling, or one member. I always found him the most attractive, this guy.
That guy?
Noel Edmonds.
I would say of the 4, he's the least attractive.
He's probably going to call in now. How long do you think we should give this? 2 days?
Maybe they're just not going to ring in today. I mean, they can't just be sitting at home waiting to ring tourists.
This is the first time I've not been randomly called by a supergroup in my life.
Oh, dear. I'm loving this.
Well, cool.
Like, in direct proportion to how little you're enjoying it.
I feel very uncomfortable.
But my understanding of uncomfortable expands exponentially as we enter a karaoke booth for what I hope is the last time ever.
All the things I could do.
If I had a little money, it's a rich man's world.
And then, with her entire blood supply now in her bonds, Sally demands we meander to the museum's most popular exhibit.
Oh, wow, this is really creepy.
I've been cheated by you since I don't know when.
Wow. Come on, Abba.
So I
Scanning your ticket before taking the stage ensures a digital record of this CGI catastrophe.
There's something broken hearted. Ooh, since the day we parted. My, I could never let you go.
Oh, they've disappeared.
We must never speak of this again.
If anything, you were better than the rest of them. If this was a 5-piece, I'd be saying you should go solo.
All right, I'm going to leave now.
I think that might be wise.
We acknowledge Abba for the music and abscond. And as the midsummer sun eventually sets at the absurd hour of 11 p.m, we still have shiz to scope.
Well, this tower is abandoned, as well as being 72 metres high.
The abandoned Telephone Plan Tower in the south of the city is home to an interactive light installation.
You select which window you want to control. I mean, I don't want to control any of these colours.
Designed to get people to connect with their surroundings via an app.
Here we go, it's saying it's going red.
Oh, it is going red.
Oh, this is thrilling. How are you coping with the adrenaline of this?
I quite like it.
I'm so pleased we're
That's
here
good.
to document this.
I think that's a pleasing combination of things.
Do you want to
Yeah, I'd love to
have a go on the wheels?
I feel like if you were a teenager, you could send messages to
Right.
each other.
What would yellow, pink, yellow mean? My mum won't let me out. You've really locked into that, haven't you?
I have.
I've never seen you so alive. You're thrilled.
You just don't like it, do you?
I love it. I think I'm scared of how much I like it. That I'm scared to express it because I can't take it with me. And how will I deal with the hurt? I don't want to shatter the illusion of television, but we have been here for 2 hours now.
With my data roaming well into double digits, we must quit the night. In the part that's yet to be, things get deep in the deep freeze.
Who did you grow up with, the craze?
We battle the Baltic.
And this could only be improved by an outboard motor.
And ask the bravest questions on television.
Do you home pickle? Everyone's home pickling.
You rejoin actor and comedian Sally Phillips and I, TV's Richard Ayoade, halfway through a Swedish sojourn in Stockholm. Previously, we crept.
The thought of dropping down to our death is making the sightseeing more vibrant.
Cried.
I'm loving this in direct proportion to how little you're enjoying it.
And acted our age.
If you were a teenager, you could send messages to each other.
The other new Kanye one is mega.
In an attempt to part digest the Fica, day 2 starts with light legwork.
You probably have an ungovernable hankering to board that and pedal as if your life depended upon it.
Yeah.
Shall we fulfill that dream?
Wikipedia warns us that Stockholm is 1/3 water. So we decide to battle the enemy and pedal past some POIs.
It's just gorgeous. I mean, it's like an animation. It's that
It's
pretty.
ridiculous. And this could only be improved by an outboard motor.
Our raw animality propels us past 2 museums, the Nordic and Maritime, the TV Tower,
Great to see it live.
and a 19th century notable.
Oh, look at that. That's the Jenny Lind statue that was inaugurated in 1924. The famous opera singer from the 1800s. She scored about $14.2 million in today's money and donated it all.
Good for her.
Do you think Shakira's done that? Maybe Shakira has done that. I don't know.
Who knows?
I don't know, Judge Shakira. This isn't the forum.
What's your feeling about commemorative statues?
Well, I'm still waiting for mine.
Yeah, it'll come. Maybe a plaque first.
After nigh on an hour in the drink, we head to the nearest pontoon.
Well, I've just got whiplash, so I'm going to consult my lawyer.
Although I prefer to eat my meatballs nearer to flat-pack furniture,
These only serve people.
Meatballs for the people.
Stockholmers are free to eat köttbullar in the many restaurants devoted to spherical meat.
Hello, how are you? Okay,
Fine, thank
thanks.
you. Of course it's not in a glass.
No, it's in a jar.
Why would it be in a glass?
Here they ladle out a rotating roster of organic options, including reindeer, moose and wild boar,
Thank you very
Thank
much.
you very much.
which we are asked to accompany with vinegared veg.
Pickle station.
Pickle station.
Do you home pickle? No. You don't home pickle?
No,
Everyone's home pickling. It's a great way to spend the time.
I think I've got enough, but I mean, we can always come back. So I'm thinking, it's not far.
What are you talking about? The aim is to get up on the house. You've got to hurt the people who provide the buffet. Look at that.
Right.
It's much better than the IKEA meatball.
What animal is that?
I think they just grow them on Norman Lamont's back and then just side them off.
So this is the national dish.
It's a national dish of Sweden. What's the English national dish?
Is it roast beef and Yorkshire pudding?
Probably ought to just get Danny Dyer's menu plan, and that's how we'll know what the national dish is.
The puns are getting to me, and this mirror is of interest. You can't buy happiness, but you can buy
Yeah.
meatballs.
Why remind us that we can't purchase happiness? That in itself is depressing.
Yeah.
They should
Yeah.
really just say meatballs for sale. Okay.
Should we pay?
No.
No. Run for your
I'm
life.
not paying for this. We're on television. How dare they suggest we should pay?
Belts a bulge, we test our new widths in the field.
This is a bit of a personal pilgrimage for me.
Yeah.
Europe's third narrowest alley. I've got to tick
I
off
mean,
the
it
other
is-
two before I can die.
Where's its narrowest point?
Well, let's find out. This is part of the whole exploration, which is making
Yeah.
this moment so exciting. I feel actually extraordinarily moved by this.
Do you?
No.
In our continuing commitment to compression, we secure a 45-min slot at the world's first permanent ice bar.
This is good.
Capes on, we rock in.
So this is -5.
-5, yes,
-5.
that's right. They've had to chisel bomb off this floor many a night.
The bar is built using crystal clear ice from the Arctic Circle's Torne River, as are the ludicrously chunky glasses.
Don't worry, I've got incredible bar presence. And if it comes down to it, I will fight these people. Två vodka mit lingonjuice?
Yeah.
Tack. Hey, hey.
That was very,
Thank
very
you.
impressive.
That's very good. How do you clean this place?
We have ice maintenance twice a year.
You clean it twice a year. Wow. It's wonderful.
After that sobering stat, we commandeer a corner in this alcoholic Arundel.
Oh, that's even colder than I thought it would be.
Yeah,
I mean, it's so cold I can't tell what's happening to me.
that's quite strong.
Is it? I
for
can't
me.
tell. I've just gone into survival mode. Perhaps the only thing I like about this is the rigidity of the 45-minute time slot you're given.
Yeah.
I would be able to relax more socially if I knew that it would be over in 45 minutes.
Any trip to any bar.
Anything. Also, you don't want to be in here so long that you need a wee.
That used to be something people used to do, isn't it? They used to wee
Go on.
on a tray, freeze it, and then slide it under people's doors.
Who did you grow up with? The craze? Who did this? You'd need to use cheap trays. How many trays are you
Cheap
getting?
trays, when you stick stuff through the dishwasher, can't you?
Well, you're not getting your tray back, are you, after that? And can you also return the tray once you've discovered
No,
the
no, you
urine?
take it off the tray, it's frozen, and you slide just the wee under the door, because then it fits under the door.
See, I'm so polite, I would have left it in the tray.
You couldn't get the tray
You
under the door.
freeze the urine, you take it off the tray, you put it under the door, it defrosts.
It defrosts, and then there's a puddle of wee.
People are fiendish.
That's presumably a kid thing to do.
Well, it's been worth coming here to find that out.
As I struggled to process man's inhumanity to man and the use of urine as liquid rebuke, we say goodbye to this creepy cube. With the departure lounge looming, we steal a second to salute one of Sweden's sons.
Well, this is an exciting spot to be in.
Ingmar Bergman, the formidable film and theatre director, worked at Stockholm's Royal Dramatic Theatre from 63 to 66, and in 2008, the street from which he would hail his cabs was given his moniker.
It's a very short street.
It is
like,
short.
It seems like an ambiguous mark of respect.
Yes.
Like,
well, I think it's very moving. This is opposite the Louis Vuitton, which he loved so much.
yeah?
He loved picking up individual pieces of luggage after tackling Chekhov. We should probably get a cab now.
Just like that.
Yes, as he would. Can we go to the world's largest hemispherical building, please? Yes, sure. Thank you.
An 11-min cross-city fling takes us to our final destination, the Eritson Globe, which has enclosed Sweden's national hockey team, Beyoncé, U2, and a former pope.
Do you want to ascend the globe in?
Can't wait to ascend the globe in.
Of course you can.
It's like Thunderbirds.
It is
Trapped
very
on the
like
roof.
it. This whole area is quite visions of the future.
Now that is a view, isn't it?
It's a very ordered urban sprawl.
It's funny that they've pointed out the former headquarters of the Swedish Tax Authority.
I'd love to see that up close.
£13.48 for a shimmy round the globe takes the cost of our Swedish saga to £1,837.75 per purse. All that's left to do now is adjudicate.
It seems ludicrous to ask for highlights,
Yeah.
and yet I must ask.
I liked all of it. I'd like to go back to the Abba Museum.
Yes, yes, well you should, with someone
with someone who
less.
likes Abba.
Did you like the ice bar?
The ice bar, I liked looking at the ice,
Right.
but I ended up with the feeling that I would rather go and see some ice in the wild.
Yes.
The atmosphere here I love. So
Good.
the streets are wide, so the wandering around is great. And
Yes.
Swedes are so incredibly nice, and the air is so clean, and the food,
Yes.
moose meatballs accepting,
Okay. Was good.
is fantastic. So
That's-
I feel there's lots to do, and I'd like to come back,
Okay, but with someone less
but with
ornery.
not with you.
That could be the subtitle for this entire series. So thank you for your honesty. I can be as difficult in any European city.